check this out, everybody. This is how Freddie is gonna spend her golden years in this incredibly natural habitat. They spent thousands. But before she's a happy girl, she's gonna be quite unhappy. We even have an old buddy joining us here today. There you go, girl. Woo! There are real tears coming out of Amy's eyeballs there, so this is awesome, guys. Well, good morning. It's bright and early, and we're hanging out at Bush Wildlife. We got the whole crew here, and you just met Freddie. Now, Freddie is a longtime resident of Bush Wildlife. She's been here since basically...
Freddie's our oldest resident.
Oh, get out of here.
Yes.
I knew she was an OG, but
Yes.
I didn't realize she was quite as OG as Amy just let us in now. We're going to cruise over here, and I'm going to show you where Freddie is now going to live. This has been something that has been in the works for a few years. It's been a dream of everybody here, myself included, at the sanctuary. Freddie's got a really cool story because the founder of the sanctuary actually found this animal as an egg that was premature, correct? It was cracked open?
Well, to elaborate a little bit, Freddie was brought to David back in 1982, and it was because a little boy had actually found the egg, and he had cracked it.
Oh my gosh.
Prematurely. And so Freddie just was never quite ready for the world.
Freddie wasn't ready?
Nope, she was not, and she's been with us ever since.
All right, very cool. Now, the other interesting thing about Freddie, she has a very masculine name.
Yes, it's Frederica.
Frederica, there you go.
Short for Frederica.
There we go. And actually, you guys thought at one point Freddie was a boy.
Well, another funny story.
I love funny stories.
Going back into the 80s when Freddie was younger, she would eat random things. This might have been part of it. She wasn't fully developed when she hatched. And she ate a bunch of rocks. And we didn't have money for a veterinarian, but a vet volunteered to actually do exploratory surgery to get rid of the rocks. And when he was in there, I said, oh, it's a boy. And Freddie got the name Freddie, and then years later started laying eggs. And it was like, okay, we don't use that vet anymore, thank goodness.
Oh man. Well, Freddie, she's been living in this enclosure for many, many years. And today we have an exciting new adventure for her because we're gonna wrangle her up. And we're gonna, as you can see, Robert's already disassembled part of the enclosure here, but check this out, everybody.
There's no turning back.
There's no turning back. Where you can see this beautiful new enclosure, guys. I mean, look at this. This is how Freddie is gonna spend her golden years here at the sanctuary, and I think everybody is gonna really just love seeing her in this incredibly natural habitat. They spent thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars actually, refurbishing the boardwalk, getting this beautiful fence up here. They went above and beyond with this super tall fence. Basically, she's now gonna live, I'm gonna climb up here. She's now gonna live in this incredible cypress swamp here. This is a natural swamp that is on the sanctuary's property. It's in the middle of the boardwalk, but can you imagine how happy she's gonna be in here and how awesome it's gonna be for guests to actually see this animal in its proper environment. She is gonna be a very happy gal. But before she's a happy girl, whoa, I gotta jump down. Before she's actually a happy girl, she's gonna be quite unhappy because she's an alligator and they don't necessarily like when people wrangle them up. But we are gonna do just that. We're gonna get her safely moved to this new area, and this is going to be such a cool day because, guys, can you imagine what it's like for an animal that's lived most of its life, its entire life in captivity, but in this small little area? This has been one of the things we've been dying to get. This is just a monumentous occasion to get this animal out and into this new enclosure. How long from start to finish did it take to get that enclosure ready? Because it's amazing.
Oh, it's been probably right at 1.5 years from the time we started planning it out and we received funding for it until now. All
right, well, today is the big day. It's a cool day, so we're hoping that'll calm her down, but Robert doesn't seem to think so. She was pretty aggro when he was taking apart this enclosure. We even have an old buddy joining us here today. You're gonna love who stops over to help us move Freddie. He is no stranger to alligators and crocodiles. All right, Freddie, just enjoy the last bit of peace in the old enclosure because you are getting a massive upgrade, kid.
I would love, my dream was actually to have Freddie walk to the new enclosure. I'm a little concerned though, she's been in this small area, she wouldn't have the stamina to. We might have a safety issue on our hands. So we are at this point going to treat her like a wild gator. Okay, she will be given the utmost respect. We want to be as kind as we can to her, but at the end of the day, human safety does always come first, okay? So if it looks a little traumatic or whatever, recognize that we're gonna get the scary part over for her as fast as we possibly can. The goal is to get her onto the stretcher and to move her over to the enclosure, quick, safe manner. At that point, I will probably break down 100% because this is 16 years coming and a very long time that I've not been real proud of what we've been able to give her, and I'm extremely proud of what we're doing now. Kenan is here today, Robert, Fred.
Come here, Fred.
All have a ton of gator handling experience. I trust them with my own life, therefore I would trust them with hers and yours. But do me a favor, if they tell you to do something, do it. Everybody good? Yep. Awesome.
Cool.
Ready, gentlemen?
All right, we're ready. All right, Fred. Yeah, this is so cool, man. This animal's been in here for a very, very long time, as Amy mentioned. I should probably get out of the way. And so this is really, really good stuff. So what's going to happen is Fred's going to get the noose on as we normally do. There you go. Pretty easy. All right, Fred. Oh, by the way, if the alligator comes at you, move. It's that simple. I just wanted to make sure we're all aware of that. All right, here, Fred. Can you grab this, Barry? Yep. Yeah, you got it. You hold it that way?
You want down?
I think we can just jump on it. You got it, Fred? Yeah. I'm going to go for it. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. All right, someone else get on.
I got it.
You're on. All right, good. So it's very, very simple. Hey, Barry, come on over here, buddy. Yeah. So point that at me. I love you, Barry. You've been deputized.
Are you sure you're on?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. You're on the back there, bud?
Yes, guys.
I'm going to get him.
Lift your hand up to him.
Hold on, she's okay, girl. Okay, it's all right. That's all right, baby. I don't got her quite yet. You can pull those off. Pull that off real quick, because I just want to have a nice, secure thing. Yeah, go ahead, cover those. Keep those legs up off the ground for me.
Move your hand back just a little bit.
You got it. Keep those legs up. Can Fred come on the back here? There we go. She's a strong girl.
She's on your boot.
Okay.
Somebody grabbing the legs?
Yeah,
We got
because she's
somebody on the
walking me
tail?
back. All right, cover her up. I think since it's such a short trip, I don't really think we need to worry too much about blindfolding her, to be honest.
You want a little tape over there?
We can do that. A couple times around, I guess.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, we got it. So that, to be honest, this is actually going very nicely.
She is strong.
Yes, she is. I don't know about not having stamina. All right, we're all gonna now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift her up. So I'm gonna grab her neck.
We got somebody grab this leg.
Yep, we'll get Alyssa. Is that her
Get down
name?
there.
That
leg.
Get over here.
Tail.
Get on that leg. Get right in there. Don't be shy. All right,
Here we go.
let's go. Woo. You're gonna be so happy, lady. Do you guys want to? Got it.
Don't let her whip you, boys.
Let's just walk. We're walking her. Okay. Hey, Steph, thanks for holding that camera. So this is really exciting. We are just walking a few steps over, and in a few steps, this animal's gonna get a much better situation. Very, very exciting. So if you are interested in seeing Freddie in her new enclosure, you're gonna wanna come to the Bush Wildlife Sanctuary here at the Loxahatchee River District in Jupiter, Florida. And when you do come down, you see some of the nice ladies and gentlemen like Rob working here, Robert, you let them know Kamp Kenan sent you, so they know you guys are watching. Very cool. But we're not done yet. All right, now for the release, that's just to... I say we get her on this boardwalk and do it. Yeah. I don't want to get in that mud with her. Okay. That's it. Yeah, just stick her head and... Not at all. Keep holding that. Keep holding that.
Watch your leg.
Yeah, don't let her run.
All right.
I'm gonna have to move that.
All right, I'm gonna. I need to get on it. Somebody's got to get on it.
Yeah.
I'm coming. All right, Freddie, I'm sorry.
It's almost over, Fred.
All right. So this is the tricky part.
Hang on tight.
Hold on to her, she's trying to back up.
Yeah,
got her
we're gonna want her to go forward. So I'm gonna got her. Well, I'm gonna have to have somebody else untape her. But remember, here's the situation, people. We need to talk. Everyone, listen up. So once we take this tape off, she's a live wire. But I want to get her closer to this. Hold on. I want to get her head closer. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's scoot her forward, everybody. We don't want her to get in there until that tape's off. Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready. Now listen, hold on, another thing. You guys over there are gonna go that way. Everyone else is going the other way.
Back.
Okay.
We're gonna need space here.
All right, hold on. Okay, hold on.
High back.
On three, we're gonna have to try and push her over. We're gonna push her over.
Yeah, push it.
Push her this way.
Push. No. Don't you dare go near there. I can't hold it there, buddy.
Stay away from the side.
Stay away from the sides. Hold on. Can you, Fred, you know what you're doing there, buddy.
We don't have a PVC pole.
We're gonna push forward,
I got a
everybody.
tail coming up.
1, 2, 3. Keep going. A little bit more.
One more.
There you go, girl. Woo! Not graceful at the end.
Yay, Freddie!
There you go, girl.
All right.
Enjoy your new home.
That is awesome. Freddie is where she belongs. In the swamp. That is awesome. Give you guys a big hand. All right, Bush Wildlife making dreams come true for reptiles with the help of Fred and Robert. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, man. It gets a little nerve-wracking when the tape's off and you're in such an awkward position. But again, everybody here, just a great job. Thanks, Barry, for helping me out today. What's your name again?
James.
James, all right, awesome, man. Let's give Amy a big hand, come on. Get over here, Amy. I want to see that messy, mucusy, snotty face with tears. So there she is. This is just how, guys, this is the first time she's feeling mud in so long. And I'm so happy that we were able to get this done without an incident. She's obviously fine. Everybody else around is fine. Fred, man. Knuckles. How cool. Amy, come on. I know you're excited. Look at this. This is really cool. So I'm so glad.
She's like, guys, this is a mess. What did you put me in? Gross.
Look, there are real tears coming out of Amy's eyeballs there, so this is awesome, guys. So Amy, I mean, talk to us, you know, being a director here and working your way up, you know, what's it like when you do something like this for an animal?
It's not just for the animal. It's all these people who care about them. You know, I mean, I love doing it for Freddie. And Freddie's deserved this for many, many years, but we didn't have the ability. And I had an angel that gave us the ability, and it's, I can get fired tomorrow.
Your work here is done, huh? Well, it's not, people. Just understand that this sanctuary exists here right in the middle of Jupiter, in the town of Jupiter. It's a beautiful place. So if you make it down to South Florida, she's gonna move. If you make it to South Florida and you want to help Amy and all the people here, and most importantly, the animals, you just have to go to Bush. I always say this wrong. I'm supposed to say .org.
Bush Wildlife.
Right, bushwildlife.org, okay? Bushwildlife.org. You guys can donate, even if it's just $1. There's so many of you that enjoy these videos. Help us out so we can keep doing great videos. That is a tooth right there.
I need that.
Oh, well, you're welcome. You're certainly welcome to grab that too. I'm not, and there you go. But she is so happy. That is so cool. What a beautiful little gal. So, all right, everybody.
Feisty.
She was,
gal.
I got to tell you, she did really good.
Everybody did really, really good. Everybody. That was the perfect housewarming.
All right, very good. All right, guys, we're going to leave you.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to leave you with some shots of Freddie in the new enclosure. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and head on over to bushwildlife.org, where you can help all the native animals here on the sanctuary grounds. Good job, Amy.
Woohoo!